And we're live. Welcome to the Nullified Take, guys. I didn't expect to see a few of you here in the live stream, so welcome to the live stream, Mud. We've also got here Joel, Matt, Dylan, Damien, and Texture. Welcome everybody to the live stream. So, for those that are jumping in and seeing this after the live, what I'm planning on doing is actually giving out a Australian Survive buff today, and it is to thank everybody for getting me to 500 subscribers. It's been a really great journey starting this new channel. I think we had about 50 subscribers at the beginning of the season, and we are now at 540 subscribers, which is really exciting. So really happy to do this giveaway today live to show everybody that this thing is not fake. I'm not going to just give it to a friend of mine, even though all of you are my friends at the end of the day. But we do have a wheel, which I'll share with you pretty soon, and you guys will see what that looks like. Just give me a second as I get this up here. So that's the nice big wheel, and all we needed to do was to get everybody to comment in the last couple of weeks. If you've commented on one of the videos in the last couple of weeks, you've gone into the draw to win this Australian Survivor buff right here. So we've been running it for a couple of weeks. If you haven't left a comment in the last couple of weeks and you haven't subscribed yet, so you're not in necessarily the draw for this one, all you need to do is to continue to subscribe and well, subscribe to the channel and just comment in any of the future videos. Damien, I'll add you in as the last one here. Make sure that you subscribe, though. Make sure you subscribe to this. And Charlotte, I'm so happy to see you here as well in this as well. So we'll definitely do it. Before we start, guys, what did you think of this Australian Survivor season? Were you guys happy, not happy with the season? How do you feel about Mark as a winner? Let us know. Marcus, welcome to the live stream as well. And what we're going to be doing is for the next one, if you're missing out here, guys, if you don't get it this time around, what we're going to do is for the next giveaway, I'm going to give away 5 merch buffs for season 1 to 5 of Survivor CBS to one person as well. And what we want to do is we want to try and get to 1,000 subs on the channel. When we get to 1,000 subs on the channel, I'm going to make that available as the next giveaway. And there's going to continue to be giveaways throughout this. I will potentially bring some other buffs in as well. These ones are really rare and difficult to get a hold of. You'll see I've also got another one here for this season, actually, which I haven't been teasing throughout this whole season. And I've got a little bit of a story in regards to this one. It's not going to go up for a draw, but I am going to give it away to someone. But that one was never actually a part of this. So I've seen a few people here say that they were a bit disappointed of this season as a whole. I've heard a lot of mixed comments. Some people have liked it, some people haven't liked it. But yeah, I guess for now, what I'll do is I want to stay true to the people that actually have commented and have been a part of the channel for quite a while and have been active. So definitely want to thank everybody and give this away here in this spot. You should keep them for yourself. It's more fun sharing. I feel like it's more fun sharing the love and giving some of these things away, to say thank you to people for supporting the channel. But I appreciate that. Marcus is saying that Mark was a great winner to the season. I agree. I don't understand why people are so low on Mark's win. I know it was predictable, but that's not Mark's problem. I think he played a pretty good season, and sometimes great winners make seasons very predictable. He had some strong players around him as well. Didn't like the way that some people were treated at the jury villa. Yeah. Yeah, I know. That wasn't good to see, Adriel. I agree with you. I think that emotions were running high. There was a lot of fans as well that probably weren't reacting too well. I want to show off something to you guys actually while I've got you on live as well. Give me one sec. This one here, guys, is my brand spanking new camera that I still got to set up for the channel. So in the future, I can do more 4K quality videos. So I'm going to continue to work on the quality of the stream and the camera and also the backlight and all that kind of stuff. So really excited about that. Want to continue to improve the quality here of the channel. Matt says Mark's win was predictable, maybe based on the edit, but he earned the win and was great. I agree, Matt. Damien says we need Australia versus South Africa. I agree. I would like to see Australia versus South Africa versus the USA. I think that would make for a really cool season. Okay, let's get into this. I will add here, I believe we've got Damien Cheese. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. We'll add you into the bottom here. And there's one person that I wanted to single out, that their story this season, when I read the comments, kind of made a bit of an impression on me. And that person is in the live stream, so it's working out really, really well. She mentions that she's watched 17 seasons of this show, and she's going through a bit of difficulty in her life currently, where sometimes she's got to be in bed for weeks watching this show, and therefore she's watched all of the Survivor seasons in quick succession, and have become a massive fan, going away on these reality shows and living through them. And I mean, as a fan, that's kind of why I love the show as well, is being able to live through other characters out there that are doing the show. So therefore, she already know who she is. Charlotte, I'm going to give you this buff. This season's buff is going to go out to you. So I want you to reach out to me on Instagram or on Twitter. I'm going to take you out of the draw for this one here. This was never announced that I was going to give that buff away. So that buff is going to go to you. I think you would really appreciate it. So reach out to me on either Twitter or on Instagram. The links and everything should be on my channel, and I'm going to send that one out to you, Charlotte. So thank you so much for your support, Charlotte. I really appreciate it. And let's get into the, I guess, the giveaway for the rest of the people. I've got one more person here I want to add, Texture Town. And I need to remove Charlotte before we do it. And I will share this again. All right. The moment we have all been waiting for, time to see who's going to win the very first buff here on this channel, and we'll do more of this in the future as well. I am going to do, if it's not somebody that's in the live stream right now, I'm going to do another spin so that we've got a second and a third person, just in case this person doesn't check the video. I'm sure everybody is going to check it though, so let's get into it. Excited. CD Mac is the winner of this buff. I know CD has been extremely active this season, so really happy to have someone win this buff that have commented on quite a lot of the content that I have here. But just in case CD does not see this, and CD, how you will get the I need to get the details for where to post this to you, similar to for Charlotte. Reach out to me on either Instagram or Twitter, digital message me, and we'll be able to move it from there. But I'm going to do another spin here for a second or a third place, just in case CD doesn't get it back to me, so that we don't have to do this live stream again at a later stage. All right, so Jada Dar is the second place person. If they are in this live stream, if CD Mac does not get back to me within the next 7 days, I will send this out to you. I would ask you to also get onto Twitter or Instagram and message me, and we'll be able to sort something out for you. Even though you haven't won this buff, what I will do is I will send you out one of these TNT caps as one of the top 3. So you'll get a TNT cap coming out to you in any case. So you will win something out of this. Now I'm going to do one more spin for a third person here to see who is going to be the third person potentially that could win the buff, or if not the buff, I will make sure they'll get one of these TNT caps. So let's go. All right, Carlos Ronda. So all people that have been very active on the channel. Makes me very happy to see you guys winning something out of this. Carlos, also get in touch with me on Twitter or Instagram. If we don't get the first two taking this buff, getting in touch with me in the next 7 days, this buff will be yours. Otherwise, I will send you out one of those TNT caps as well. So there we have it. We've got our first ever live giveaway on the channel, which I'm so excited to do this. We will definitely do more of it. And we've got one of them in here. Carlos, well done. You'll get one of these TNT caps sent out to you, or the buff if the other two don't get back to me. Really, really excited to have you guys along for the journey as we continue to grow this channel. I do already have at least 2 of the Australian survivors that played in this season that have agreed to come onto the channel for interviews. So I'm really excited to have them on. I'm just trying to get things cleared with Channel 10 at the moment, and making sure that there's no issues. But hopefully we get both of these people on, and I've got about another 3 or 4 that have said that they'd love to come on the channel to also do an exit interview. So Damien's asking who. So Mark has been a very big supporter of this channel throughout the season. So Mark and I have spoken. He wants to come on to do a potential interview, but we do need to get that cleared off with Channel 10 since he's the champion of this season. So it has to go through the proper channels. I know last season I spoke to Haley and George, and both of them had difficulties with Channel 10, but hopefully we'll get Mark on soon. I've also had Brianna reached out to me to come onto the channel to do an interview, as well as Andy's little sister. We've also got Jesse, Chrissy, as well as other people that potentially will come on as well. So there will be some future content in regards to players this season. I'm sure as soon as a few of them have come on, we'll have more coming on as well. Mud, you know that I love Andy, and we've had Andy on the channel before, so getting Andy and Brianna on should hopefully be a little bit of excitement. And then also Jesse, another person as well. Who would you guys like to see the most out of the people that I didn't mention? So like I said, I can get, at this stage, I've spoken to Andy, I've spoken to his little sister through Andy. I've got Chrissy, I've got Mark. Who would you guys like to see? Who would be the person? Who would be the get for the season? Let me know in the comments. And for those that are watching this at a later stage, if you've missed out on this specific giveaway, there will be more giveaways in the future. The next one is if we hit 1,000 subscribers on this channel, I will give away 5 merch buffs for seasons 1 to 5 over in the US to one person. They'll win that. And I'll continue to give caps away as well. So next one, if we hit about 750 subs, I'll make a few more caps available to people that watch this channel. So let's have a look here at who people would like to get. So I see a few people saying Khan, Sam, or Nina. And seem to be a few people that are saying that. Sam and Josh. I'd love to get Josh on the channel. I feel like Josh played such a great game, and we, as viewers, were only made aware of Josh's game towards the end, and we didn't see a lot of that pre-season. Hopefully, if I get to speak to Jesse, I can speak to the Joker. I'm hoping. Also, Chris, did you get that Blood vs. Water merge buff from the meme competition? No, I didn't, but thank you for making me aware of the meme competition. I actually didn't get it. I got it on a different way through some of my connections. Charlotte saying that she would like to see Chrissy. So yeah, I think Chrissy will talk to us. I'm hoping she's not too shaded by the fans after all of this. So yeah, guys, keep an eye on this channel. We're going to continue to drop more content for Australian Survivor. So next up, we'll talk about the final 2 episodes in a podcast this weekend, and I will introduce you to my 2 co-hosts for Survivor South Africa. So that'll be the first time that these 2 co-hosts are on the channel with me. So I'm very excited about that. So you get to meet them as well before we have Survivor South Africa content probably dropping in June and July. We'll also have content for Survivor 42, the next episode on the weekend. And I will also do top 5 power rankings of players for this season. Who do I think was the best 5 players to play this season? And a top 5 of who I would like to see come back and play on Australian Survivor again. So plenty of content that is still going to be coming up. Chrissy did the Fair Play podcast earlier today. That's awesome. I'll have to. Well, I try and not check out other podcasts before I interview because I kind of feel like you go in with like a fixed mindset sometimes. But it may be good so I don't ask the same questions. Mud saying, should I start watching South Africa? Mud, yes, you should start watching South Africa. And for those that have not watched Survivor South Africa, I highly recommend watching anything from season 5 Survivor South Africa onwards, because there's a returnee season coming up this year, and there are players from season 5 through to season 8, or yeah, I believe to season 8. So there's a few players coming back from those seasons, and there's like one player coming back from prior to season 5, but definitely watch from season 5 onwards. And Marcus is saying it's free to watch on Tenplay. I believe you might be able to watch from Philippines onwards on Tenplay for free. So those that struggle to get that content, if you use a VPN to VPN into Sydney or Melbourne, you should be able to jump on Tenplay and also see some of that. Joel says Chrissy did an amazing to get in the end, given that she's never watched the show before. Yeah, and Joel, I think one of the things that is kind of underrated, or people don't fully appreciate how good her final tribal council performance was, like from the little bits that we saw, because obviously there was content that came out this week saying that the final jury came in with a very strong bias against both Chrissy and Shay, and that there was a lot left on the editing floor that we didn't see in regards to how they addressed the girls on the final 3. But I do think Chrissy made a pretty strong case for someone that's never seen the show, and you could clearly see her social game was very, very strong. She just came up against a more complete package, and Mark, who had the social game, the strategic game, and also the physical prowess all in one. Jill K liking the Island of Secrets. Guys, that's it for this live stream. I didn't plan on doing anything for too long, but thank you so much for everybody that dropped in here. And if you haven't done so yet, please hit subscribe, comment below, and keep an eye out on the channel. For everybody that I mentioned here, please reach out to me. The links are on my YouTube channel, for my Instagram and my Twitter. Send me a DM over there, and I will sort out the buffs to go out to everybody as well. So thank you so much, guys, and catch you guys next time. Bye.